So this is the second episode, and in this episode we're going to be finding out some challenges and how they were able to go through it. I know that this episode is going to be very special. So Mr. Nelson, I'll go with you first. What were the challenges that you went through during the course of this relationship before it progressed into marriage, the courtship stage?
The truth is, there's no perfect relationship or perfect marriage.
Yes.
It only takes two imperfect people working perfectly and trusting God to help them be perfect in their love for each other and the rest of it. There were some kind of challenges we had, but with understanding, love, and compromising and sacrifice, we were able to fight off this challenge. Distance was a challenge, time was a challenge, but being able to make sacrifices for me, being able to break some protocols for me was enough reason for me to give him my all for the relationship, my marriage, and see that this is going to work. It's another thing for you to love a person, and it's another thing for the person to be able to compromise and make sacrifices for you. So it's very, very important. If that person is not ready to adjust, is not ready to bend for you, until you bend, you cannot blend.
Wow.
You understand? So it was the bending for each other that had to help us to blend into each other, and the love has been massive.
In fact, something I learned, I've gotten that, and it's inside here. He said, if you cannot bend, you can't blend. You can't at all. There's no blending. Where will you blend from? Another thing I learned is the fact that you said love is not enough. If you cannot compromise, if you cannot sacrifice, so it means there's some kind of love that might not cross.
That's right.
Yes, it's not all love that can cross. It doesn't mean that person does not love you. But it's not just enough to make this person make sacrifices. And theirs was more than enough for them to say, we really want this. So over to you, ma'am. What were the challenges that you passed through, and how were you able to conquer?
Though there's this mistake we usually make as ladies. We get so comfortable with what we had in our previous relationship, and then we bring it to the new. The Bible said, behold, all things are passed away and all things are new. But we always hold on to the past, and then we want to either use it to hurt the present guy. I was in that situation because my previous relationship was more like a distance something, so I wasn't always having this close physical touch connection with the person. But when he came, he's this person that likes quality time, physical touch, and it became a challenge for me because I can be close to you, and I wouldn't want you to either want to all smooshy and touchy. But him, my husband here, loves it during our courtship. But with time, I got to adjust, and he got to adjust to my own kind of person. So with the help of God and sacrifice and compromise, as he said, we're able to overcome those challenges, and here we are today. And we thank God.
Yes. One thing that I learned from what she said was the fact that her previous relationship, she didn't allow it to destroy her recent relationship. There was something that she was doing in her previous relationship that she got used to, but that's not the standard. Your former relationship, your previous relationship is not the standard for your new relationship. You have to find out the kind of person that this person is, because definitely is different from your previous. So please do not be stuck with your ex, this is that. Who even knows if he was doing it out of love or if he wasn't doing it out of love? Do not be stuck, ladies. Because you guys are looking alike, so I don't even know the difference whether you are from the same tribe now or you are not. I don't even know, seriously, Nelson. I don't even understand again the tribal thing. I guess you guys are from different parts of Nigeria, and in this modern era, we still have tribalism issues in marriages, in relationships. So how were you able to do it?
Well, just like I said, if a thing is meant to be, then definitely it will be. It will be. Sarah, what will be, will be. I am from Kogi State, Migala by tribe, and she's from Kaduna State. She's Nizom by tribe. Now, at first I told myself I wouldn't the tribe wouldn't be an issue for me, number one. The secondly, all the relationships I had been into that were actually my tribe didn't work out.
Okay.
You get? So I saw that as I can't stop what God is doing. I can't be stuck in one place and not and deprive myself of the joy and the love that is meant for me. So when I knew she was in Kaduna and she was news of my tribe, a long distance from Kogi State to but the same to North Central and the rest of it. So I didn't see that as an issue. And the both families have been awesome so far. The relationship has been awesome. There's no segregation. The love has been there. I think it's just meant to be. So tribe, I didn't have that as an issue because I had already made up my mind that whichever tribe, even if it is Fulani, as far as it is God leading me, and as far as I find joy and love there, I will go.
So, wifey, what about you? Was there a particular tribe you said in Mama, I can't do it, I can't?
Most of my cousins and siblings got married outside. We have Igbo, Calabar, and Kogi. Yes. So I'm not. My cousin got married to Igala lady.
Okay.
So when I came home and I told my mom, it was during my dad's burial. He followed me home for my dad's burial, and everybody was like, who is this person that is all over you? Who is this person that is there?
You guys cannot even hide.
Just me, I was hiding, but my husband here, no hide though. I was hiding, and then my mom was like, I said to her, my friend, who just from where? I said Kogi. She said, wow. But my husband, he's the first person I'm dating that is Igala.
Wow.
I've never even gone close. So when I read, I said, for me, tribe is not an issue. I found out his mom is Igbo, his dad is Igala. I said, when I met her, God gave me the best. Washed away. Everything it's just fitting. It's like he's a brother in the family because I have just one brother, so he is the second brother in the house. My mom calls him her second son.
Wow.
So everything then God has a way of doing things. What is ordained by God is nothing that can stop it.
Nothing at all.
So tribe was not an issue. We didn't have issues with our parents, relatives. No, everything just went well according to God's plan, and we are grateful to God.
Yeah,
we are here.
Now, when we talk about God, I think I will refer this to you. Spiritually, what were the signs for you? I want to because is it that you heard patience is the word while you were praying it? What was it? What were the signs that made you realize, okay, this is actually from God?
Okay. For me, number one sign that a person is meant for you is when that person comes with peace.
Wow.
If you find peace, I told myself she is the peace I've been looking for to fit into the missing piece of me.
Yes.
Overflowing peace. that was why I said I am going for her. Yeah. Coupled with the fact that I also prayed, and okay. Funny enough, when I was going to pay her bride price, I prayed and God gave me a date. Why God gave me that date? The day I called her to tell her about the date, she also confirmed that she prayed and she told God that particular date.
Wow.
And it was the same date I told her we were going for.
Yeah.
So that was enough reason for me to get my confirmation. You'll be saying whatever you are saying, this and that. I have my peace. The peace is there. God has confirmed it, and coupled with other things, I just wanted the vibe and everything. So
it was just so perfect to ignore.
I wasn't patient enough. Her name is Patience, but I wasn't patient enough to wait till probably a little more time before we start the journey.
Yeah.
Why? Because if you know this is for you, you take the step.
Please look at the camera. Yes. Tell them.
If you know a person is for you, you don't delay. If you have the conviction that this person is for you, you take the step. Go ahead. Don't delay the script of God because of your fears or because of you are not able to have conviction and the rest of it. And another thing, please, don't allow man to confirm for you who you will marry. Let God and let your peace of mind do the conviction, and trust me, you have no regrets.
Wow, this is beautiful. He talked about peace as a sign. He talked about them having the same date, like the date he was proposing in her that he had not even told her, and she got the same date from God. What else do you need? And the one I love most is the fact that do not delay. Men, you are looking for all the money in the world and delaying some systems.
Just take the step.
Please, take the step. What advice? I'll start with you, Patience. What advice do you have for young ladies out there who are waiting, who are praying, who are singles?
There's this notion with we ladies of spec. All your qualities cannot come out physically. In that, all the spec you want, tall, masculine, fit, fine, handsome young man, God-fearing. No, it can come in somebody else that is looking very short, but you already have this notion that you just want the person to be tall. You won't give God the opportunity to let you see through that person. Let's go beyond the spec. Yes, let's allow God show us what is in stock in that person that comes your way. And when he said delay, you don't have to say you want to stay for how long to know a person. Even for marriage, they feel no person finish. Yes,
you keep the person.
They go. So up to now, there are still things I still get final about him every blessed day, and it just keeps unfolding. But that does not mean that I'll just run off. No, I already know all of this will come out, and I made up my mind. Whatever comes out, we are stuck together forever.
Wow,
love you, him and him alone. Just have this conviction. Tell yourself what you want, not the physical.
Okay.
Yes.
So Precious is saying we should look beyond spec.
Yes.
Don't allow your spec blind your eyes
from seeing your husband.
Don't see through the lens of your spec. But look at what God has done, because she opened herself up and she allowed God. Now, before you go to the advice, this notion that marriage is this, marriage is that is making many women, men, young ladies, young men out there like detest marriage just because of what we see on social media. What can you say about that?
See, the truth is there is no perfect marriage.
Yeah.
That we must know. There is no perfect marriage. And we must also understand God does not give you who you want, He gives you who you need.
Wow.
Yeah.
And He does not give you a complete material, He gives you a raw material for you to
Right on, Pastor.
Yes, for you to refine the person to
what
the taste you want. If He gives you everything you wanted in that person, the way you want it, you will still go back to Him and tell Him, God, it is the person you gave me, just like Adam said to him in the Garden of Eden. So He has left you to make your own is to make your finding. Find this person, that this person is for me. Then God will now help you to align into the purpose.
The last part. What advice do you have for young, aspiring, young singles that are aspiring marriage? What advice do you have for them?
Okay, well, let me start by saying, first of all, you must know what you want. You must know what you want in the person you're looking for. And secondly, you must carry God along. Then thirdly, you must make sure there is no perfect time. Just be ready to take the step when you find the one. And always remember, He does not give you an already made person. He gives you someone you make to fit into what you want for yourself.
Wow. So He's saying that you should be ready. By being ready, what should we do to be ready? Mostly for guys, they feel like it has to do with finances. Yeah.
Awesome.
But really, for you to, let me say, get married, as long as you're able to cater for yourself and at least two other persons, that is being ready. Yeah. If you have a job that generates income for you, you have what can pay your bills,
don't have to have millions in your account for you to know that you're ready for marriage. No. Just be convinced with the way the economy of the country is now. Most young men know now they don't settle down. That's the simple. It's not easy. This market price of housing is going up. But you just have to put God. Because we work with the economy of God, not the economy of this country. How my traditional wedding and everything went fully before. Because at a point I was like, I told God one thing. I said, I'm not working with my own account balance or my fiance's account balance, but mine of yours. So you really want to help us and everything is perfectly fine. Do we have millions? No. To be honest, we both don't have a job. Federal government will are paying you, but we are contented with what we have. That's the key word here. You have to be content with what you have. You know what you are going to plan towards. Yes. My advice is just plan small. You don't have to have all the money. Just take a bold step. Take a step at everything and leave the rest for God. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You want to add anything?
Just like you said, just trust God to help you, and just like you said, don't plan to impress anybody. Plan with the understanding that after the wedding ceremony, the main marriage.
Yes. It doesn't end there. It doesn't end at the wedding. It's not just about the wedding, because most of us, especially the ladies now, weddings. My wedding gown must be different. See, just like he said, the real marriage, the cocoa starts immediately after the wedding. So it's so amazing to have you guys. Thank you so much for doing this for me. Like I said, it was my first episode and you guys nailed it for me.
Thank you for having
You've
us.
been helpful, you've been kind, you've been good. I enjoyed this. Thank you so much. And with this, we've come to the end of this episode. To like, share, and subscribe. All right, bye.